Hi, today is Saturday, April 6th, and this is exactly a week since I shaved my head. In the theater business, anytime we do anything on stage, after a rehearsal, we come and sit, and the director gives us what we call notes. Well, I've gotten some notes from Mom, so I'm going to try and implement those. The first one was she'd like to see more of me tying this into how I think baldness affects the children. And she also said to try and keep things a little bit more brief. So brevity's never been my strong suit, but I will do my best. This whole experience has not been an easy one. I really thought that I was a more secure person. I really thought that I wasn't as vain as I am, because every time I get ready for something and I look in the mirror, I just think, ew. And I have had a tremendous amount of support from people, and I thank you so much, because your words really do mean a lot. But if I were to put this in terms of what it would be like to be in middle school, even elementary school or high school, I can't imagine to be growing and developing your personality and feel so outcast. Maybe outcast isn't the right word, but I feel strange. I feel like a square peg in a round hole, I guess. I want to have hair. I want to fix my hair. It's part of being a girl. And I would think even for boys, deep down, we all want to be accepted. We all want to feel like we're part of something. And it is hard for me to feel like I'm blending when I'm bald. So if I were a child growing up and this is what I had to deal with, I would be very self-conscious, because I am self-conscious. And it would be very, very difficult. And I know that adversity builds character. This is a lot, and I can't imagine that it would all be smooth sailing. Now, I've had wonderful support around me, which is fantastic. But the people who are supporting me are also adults. And if we put ourselves back to those days where being different wasn't exactly something that we all cheered about, I don't know how this experience would be different. I would like to think that I would be accepted with open arms. For those of you who've known me long enough, you remember in middle school, I have scoliosis, and in middle school I wore a back brace, and it was hard because I was different, and I'd go to dances and boys would want to dance with me, but it was like dancing with a plastic doll, because you weren't touching a body, you were touching literally plastic. And I was very self-conscious about that. But that's something that I could also hide under my clothes. You didn't necessarily know that it was there unless you got close enough. Sometimes if I slouched, which I didn't do because I was so nervous about people seeing my brace. But for the most part, it was something I could conceal. You can't really conceal the fact that you're bald. And I think that is probably the hardest part. I can put on earrings. Cheryl, see my earrings? And I can put on lip gloss. But I still am bald. I think these wigs that children with hair loss provides, they're like the key to having that feeling of normalcy. Having the ability to style your hair, having the ability to feel like you belong and fit in. And I think that is what this project is all about. And I did shave my head again today because I intend to stay bald until I raise $5,000. So if anybody out there has extra money, I know times are tough, but even $5, $10 would help. 50 cents. This is an amazing cause. What they do is incredible. And I am proud of myself, but I am ready to grow my hair back. It's hard. So, thank you. Still 5 minutes, Mom. I tried. Thanks.